One less thing for parents to worry about this holiday season. The Last Minute Toy Store will start handing out gifts to families in need this morning. News Channel 5's Aaron Cantrell is at the Davidson County Sheriff's Office Service Center for us, and we hear that a whopping 1,600 families have signed up this year.
Yes, Amy, they have. And something that I saw that I was pretty excited about is that these kids still like these classic games like Lite-Brite. This is fantastic. I remember playing this as a kid, but I actually joined one of the volunteers here with the Last Minute Toy Store, Jacob Waddell. He actually benefited from this organization when he was younger. So tell us a little bit about your history with this organization.
Yeah, so it started out, this was in the Nations where I grew up, and my mom had, she told me a few times when I was a kid, she got some toys from the Last Minute Toy Store. It was kind of in his infancy then, I would imagine, because that was a long time ago. I'm not a kid anymore, but it's awesome, man. They helped us out, so I've been volunteering here now for over a decade, just trying to give it back, and there's nothing more impactful than this place.
So you remember how it made you feel to receive these gifts from the Last Minute Toy Store, so I'm sure it's great to see the reaction from the parents when they come through and pick up these gifts for them.
It is. The cool thing is, when we were a kid, we didn't know we were getting it from here, or the kids don't know they're getting it from here. The parents have the dignity of getting to pick for themselves and all that, but when you become an adult and your parents tell you that, it just takes on a whole new meaning, and it makes sure that you'll be here every year.
And you mentioned, picking for themselves, but with COVID-19 things changed a little bit, but you were determined that this was going to happen this year no matter what.
Absolutely. We were, a lot of other places had to close. We had a few meetings about what we were going to do, and come hell or high water, this was going to happen because it's very personal to me and a lot of other people on the board here. They don't get to walk through and choose, but they did give us, we got to go off a wish list that they gave us, so we got to choose what hopefully they would choose for their kids. So they should have a Merry Christmas, and we'll do the best we can to make sure that happens.
And I'm sure your parents are pretty happy that you're giving back to an organization that helped you when you were younger.
Yeah, my mom passed away about 11 years ago, so it's kind of in memory of her too. My dad he's my hero. He's a hell of a guy. He works his butt off. We didn't get things from here because my dad wasn't around or something like that. We were blessed to have my dad. He worked his butt off, and he still does. But yeah, he's the one that taught us how to give back and do all this stuff anyway. So him and Jesus are the two most impactful people in my life. So just try to give back and make both of them proud.
Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Jacob. And thanks to all the volunteers who have worked to put this together, to all people who have donated great toys just like this Lite-Brite here. But I'm going to send it back to you all in the studio. But families are expected to start showing up around 10 o'clock this morning.